2018 April Panama mission. The first day we went out for ministry, we drove on bad roads like this. In fact, you see they're actually making a road into this area for the first time. Before it was just a path, and you will see that path a little later. And it became difficult. We had to go on a four-wheel drive vehicle to get down these roads to this remote village. And we are now entering that village. We had to cross a river a couple of times and a couple small streams in the four-wheel drive. And we finally got to this place where we held a training. And you can see the man in the striped shirt is a new Christian from this area. Ephraim is teaching on the animal projects, and Lazarus from Cuba is sharing about the chlorine generator. They're both trained and able to do so, so I let them do that work, and they showed the people 2 times how to make the chlorine because some people came late, and they're interested in using the equipment to reach at least 100 families. And because my costs are lower now for the equipment, I've dropped from 300 to 100 families as a goal. And you see that brother there, he is the pastor that we're working with. He reaches out to this community trying to establish a church where there has not been an evangelical church before. And Lazarus preached, and these people came forward to receive Jesus. This family is going to be responsible for the chlorine generator, and you can see them walking back away from that place to go home. On Wednesday, we went out to the land where the new house will be built in October. This is the plot of land. This is where the house will be. And it's a breezy place overlooking a valley. Then we went to Pastor Eric's church, and we were able to spend time with him and his wife. They've been there for about 8 years already and want to continue to reach that community. They live in little rooms next to the church. You can see their bedroom, and they have 3 children living in this little room, and then this is their kitchen, and they have to store a lot of their stuff in another room because they have no room for the stuff they used to live in Panama City. Then we went to a community center where some of his people were trained in the animal projects and the Hayes generator. Ephraim trained them on the animal projects, and Lazarus trained them on the Hayes generator. And the people received both projects very well, and they want to do them. And so we left the Hayes generator and a battery charger with them, so they will be able to reach 100 families and charge a little bit of money to make some money. And then we went over to see the house that New Life Center built last October, and you can see it here, that they did the stucco plastering on the front but not on the sides. And inside they were able to plaster the walls in almost the whole house. As you can see here, there were still some unfinished places, but I spoke to their 2 sons. The parents were at home, and they're really happy with their new house. Thursday was our final day of ministry. We drove about an hour and a half from my hotel out into the country once again to visit this remote area where they didn't even have electricity. So we trained this group in the animal microloans and the Hayes generator. And you can see here how their water came out of the spigot with pieces of vegetation in it. So we also checked another town's water, and they both needed 10 capfuls of chlorine. So the water was
pretty bad there. They really needed it from the problem of not having it properly purified from a reservoir or a spring. And these brothers are in charge of the equipment. And Ephraim received the $5,000 for the October house.